This is where the men get separated from the boys. Listen to this. Currently, Bitcoin is at 117,000 Ethereum, at 3686 XRP at $3.47. I do not know where these crypto prices will be tomorrow, the day after, the week after, or the month after. All I know is if we look back at this in 6 months, there is such a high chance that this entire space will look different for the better that it is, in my opinion, worth it to really try hard here. That means no more sleep, locking in, looking at your screen every freaking day because you do not know which day everything is going to change. What type of action am I taking right now? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not your financial advisor. I make no guarantees on this channel. Right now, I am looking for a dip. And this is the funny truth. Every single time I see these crypto coins move, I'm thinking of buying more, and I do. But I still have a good little side pocket that I do not think I will fill, meaning I do not think the crypto market will dip enough for me to put this money back inside. But as I've stated in every one of my videos now, I am buying so aggressively that if the market comes down hard, a lot of people are going to start crying, right? I will probably be one of those people, but I love it. I love every single part of it because I just watched a documentary where a $1 billion company is talking about the $1 billion chance they took and it worked out. And well, really, the explanation there was, if it wouldn't have worked out, sure, they would have lost a good amount of money. But from a risk-reward perspective, it makes sense. And to achieve greatness, these are the things you got to try. However, here are a few lessons I've learned throughout the past couple of years in crypto. Lesson number 1 is the bull market usually goes way harder than you expect it does. Lesson number 2, because reason number 1 meaning here, and when you think, oh, I've made all these gains, this is crazy, right? That's usually not where it stops. I usually have a target, I have a thing in mind, and it does a few multiples of that. However, it also goes down harder than you expect, also in the middle. It is not a clean road. To get plus 30, plus 20, plus 30% every single day also means that some days you're gonna look at your screen and you literally gonna wanna scream. If that's not happening, the run will very quickly be over. Meaning if it's plus 30, plus 20, plus 30, and there's no dips, no minuses, that's pretty freaking bad. That's why when I said earlier in the video, I'll be waiting for dips, it's not because I only buy dips. No, I've told you many times I blast the top as well because if I think it'll eventually, XRP for example, go to $15, $3.46, $3.33, all the same to me. I am waiting mostly for dips to see how sustainable this specific move is. I still believe the highest point will be reached between now and 6 months from now. But since we do not know if the craziest part starts now or in 4 months, or where exactly it is, it could be that we get another fake out, another good drop, a lot of crying before we make a massive move upwards. And I know there will be many people who claim, you know what, maybe this was it. Because so many people are putting up high targets, this is probably the end of it, right? Because right now, look at this. We're going down ever so slightly. We're refusing to break the high. Fun fact, XRP today, you know what, let me start with ETH first. Ethereum today made a new all-time high, a new high daily close. Wrong. Don't just believe people on the internet, verify for yourself. It didn't. You might be thinking, Dusty, why are you saying it then, right? I first wanted to let this little joke go on for a bit longer, but I realized that might not be smart. It's better to say it immediately. But throughout the next couple of weeks, there'll be many people saying all this BS, all this random ass talk just to get attention. Many people are stupid. Many people are liars. Make sure you always check the charts out for yourself and do not randomly, blindly trust people on the internet. But now, jokes aside, XRP throughout the past couple of hours has indeed reached again the highest daily close ever with a whopping $3.55, right? We can see it right here, the closing level, $3.54.93, basically $3.55. And this is pretty crucial because even though we fell down slightly today, when you really break it down, XRP went nuts, right? Had a good little fall and now slowly but surely has been building it up. As a matter of fact, it hit a new basically high today, almost about 1 cent off. But still, people like to focus on the negative side. They like to focus on the fact that it's not breaking through, when in reality, it's when you look at this chart, especially if we are a few further months away, people look at this chart and think it was only up. Whatever we're seeing right here, just because we're not breaking those heights doesn't mean that this is quote unquote bad. I mean, looking at the altcoins, slowly but surely, we have started to break out here. And like I said earlier at the start of the video, if you're wondering, Dusty, you just said we always have to verify things and think for ourselves. What does that mean? Well, I've told you before, right? If we take a look at Bitcoin's chart, every single time it broke the local high, just backtest this for yourself, look at the chart for yourself, verify it for yourself. Every single time, you might be able to really spot like maybe one or two where it didn't happen, maybe, right? But just from a pretty good glance, not a quick look, a pretty good glance looking over all the local tops that it made after an impulse, you can see the moment Bitcoin broke through, which happened just 2 weeks ago, it's a pretty crazy surge afterwards. And we expect, because all the other things are lining up, that this is also where that run is going to be for altcoins. Now, to get back to my earlier statement of the video, some may say, well, isn't this now over because there's so much hype and so many people are calling for higher targets? My answer, which again is not financial advice, would be no, because in the reality, when you look at the Google Trends, when you look at almost anything, we haven't seen nothing. Really, nobody's excited about it. If I post a video now as a short, most people still say crypto's a scam. 99% of the people in the world don't know Bitcoin hit an all-time high, don't know that XRP did pretty well here. They will only start noticing that once we make groundbreaking numbers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will not necessarily come from XRP hitting $4, from Bitcoin hitting 120. It is mostly going to happen by a crazy daily gainer or yet another meme like chill guy or one of those things which just gathers a lot of mainstream media attention. Or I guess one more angle could be that it goes super viral on TikTok, but I'm monitoring every single angle. Right now, almost nothing in terms of real hype everywhere. Anyway, let me not waste too much time. Let me just say this. Once there's real euphoria, you'll notice. If the market comes down a little bit, I call it a bit of a dump, but a perfectly good one. Oh, that sounds a bit off. And ultimately, as long as the major range is not broken, if all of a sudden things start getting panicky, you'd really be surprised how well we could hold out. Even if XRP, for example, were to go back to 311 or something like that. That's like a 10% drop. It's really not that bad in the grand scheme of things. And we really start breaking it down, even if the price were not to make a new high for a low moment. Here, for example, XRP went down for about 1 month straight. In terms of real range, it only went down roughly 30% or so before, from that bottom, making a pretty interesting 73% move in the next 3 weeks. And when you take a look at this run up, you can see, right, from the height, it went down roughly 22% before the next day, making itself yet another height, not a new high, local high, but you can see what I mean, right? And then afterwards, a few days after, if you take a little bit of a look, if we take this bottom right here and we take it to the nearest top 6 days later, it went up roughly 64%. Down how much? Roughly 23% or so, from 165 to 127 before, from that bottom, marking a massive 128% move. But think about this for a second. If we were to take this move, about 21% down in 3 days, followed by a 170 or whatever percent it was, right? So again, we take the number, roughly 23%, and we apply it to these current prices. From the height, roughly 23% down would lead us all the way towards $2.80. Before, again, how much was it? 170%? I don't know. Let's just assume that it was. If we take 100, even if we just take 100%, why not? Maybe, I don't know what the number was again. If we take $2.70, 100%, $5.50 as like a pretty easy to understand scenario. I don't know what exactly happened with my math skills there, but it's about, let's say 130. On the short term would be pretty scary because you see XRP breaking $3, but again, it's happened before in terms of a move. It's really not that odd. And afterwards, you can see how quickly we could, for example, be at $6.50, something along those lines, without really any major real catalyst. Because if you look back in November, also, you can't really attribute one specific thing that was causing the price to pump here so much. It was just a utility run. Now, what makes this run different than what we're seeing right now? Timing. Really, at this point, Bitcoin wasn't even pushing that good. We were still below $100,000, not taking out the local top. This time around, Bitcoin is at 120. But more importantly, this was a little bit too, quote unquote, early for it to pop off. Whereas right now, we're perfectly on par with where we expected the altcoin season to be, plus minus 1 month. And the fact that a lot of alts are coming back to their heights, I don't know, it feels like this is a better timing plus a better overall market position than what we saw back in January for the setup. Obviously, in January, we had the freaking president coming in, and many coins actually did hit good heights at that point. But in this case here, like I was saying, right, XRP hit a new all-time high before most of these coins have basically done such a peak run. And last time it was basically after that we got to those heights. So it's a big difference. And remember, last time, the moment that Bitcoin peaked because of Trump and Trump coin, basically from the moment it peaked, everything started coming back down the moment that Trump coin got launched. In this case here, Bitcoin hit its high point and altcoins went crazy after that. And that is also beautiful. The fact that ETH is going on a magical run right now and Solana going on a magical run after Bitcoin did. Bitcoin has been quiet for days. We've all seen it. That is something really quite beautiful. And again, from a risk reward perspective, I keep on saying, I think the risk is pretty nice. Again, it's not free in the sense that you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not making any guarantees. I'm not your financial advisor, but really take a look at it with the angle that I just proposed to you. Take a look at it from the perspective of what if it does work out, and really at what point should I be getting scared the run is not over or the run is over. Even a 20% dip or something like that, if you look back at the previous runs, it really is not that off. So when should we get worried? You'll see.